Hi everyone and welcome to my channel, Life with as a Transgender Woman. My name is Miss Angie and I thank everybody for watching. I know I haven't been on my channel in a couple weeks. I had decided that I needed to take some time out for myself to do some self-healing. Um, and I feel great. I feel wonderful. So I'm gonna share with you today about my adulthood and some of my down moments, some of my moments in my life that weren't great. I want to start off by sharing with you all at 18, after I had gotten my first apartment at 1208 McCullough Street, and I began drinking. I became an alcoholic, and the alcohol led me to be a person that I didn't want to be. I became a drug addict. I had a close friend of mine, and at that time I was working, and she lived in back of me on Drew Hill Avenue, and she was a heroin user, and she used intravenously. So I worked across the street from my house, so therefore I can walk. I can walk to my job at lunchtime, in which I did. And she would always come to my house on my lunch break. So she had been coming for like three months maybe. And one day when she would always ask for $10, one day when she would ask me for the $10, I said, no, I'm not giving you the $10. So she started begging. And I said, no, I'm just not giving it to you. I said, okay, if I give it to you, I want some of that stuff that you be using. She said, she just started crying and said, no, you don't want to go down this road. You don't want to go down this road. And I said to her, well, guess what? I'm not going to give you $10 then. So she went, so she said, well, oh, I broke her down. I broke her down because she wasn't going to get the $10. And so I gave her the $10 and she came back. I think I was 19 then. I believe I was 19. And she put the heroin in a spoon. Anyway, when she drew it up, she only drew me about this much. But she had about this much in her syringe. So I said, well, why are you giving me this little bit? She was like, but that's all you need. That's all you need. So I stuck my little narrow arm out, and she injected the heroin into my arm. I did not like it, people. I did not like it. So I asked her, did they have anything else? And she said, yes. They had cocaine. Okay, she went and got the cocaine and she came back, and when she injected it in me, my God, that was the worst thing that I ever could have done. Because I was like, oh, I need some more. I need some more. So I didn't go back to work. I called over to my job and I told them that I had a family emergency. And the cocaine had become my downfall. I injected drugs for like 1 year, close to a year. And then I began to smoke crack, which was a situation. That's all I'm going to call it, is the ugly situation. And I began to be a whore. I don't like the word prostitution. I was a whore, and I was good at it, and I made so much money, but all the money went into drugs. All my money went into smoking crack. And back then in the 80s, we made big money. And I would turn dates and dates and dates like this. And all I would do was get high. That's all I did was get high. And that's when my life began swirling out of control. I mean, really out of control. And people, I don't lie about me. For over 30 years, I was an addict. I was an addict for over 30 years. I'm not going to get into all the messiness that I would do just for one more. I'm clean today. I'm in recovery. And I love my life today. I wouldn't recommend that for my worst enemy. I'm in so much a better place today. And my spirit, I have a great spirit. I'm grateful every day just for another day clean. I'm grateful just to wake up. I have so much gratitude that it's unbelievable. That road, y'all, I would not recommend it. And I'm sharing this because maybe I can help somebody. And when I started this channel, I told you that I would be extremely transparent about my life. My life was really messed up for years and years. I thought I was cute. But in reality, I looked a raggedy ass mess. And when I say a mess, I mean a mess. I can recall one day I had a girlfriend that lived across the street from me, and she would always bring me a plate, a dinner or something. She would bring a plate every day. And I remember I had went on this terrible binge. And y'all know what a binge is. So I was leaving out my back door so that my neighbors wouldn't see me. Oh God, shame. So my neighbor, she would ring the bell, but I would never answer the door. So one day, baby, she came over, she rang the bell, I didn't answer, she knocked on the door and knocked on the door. I mean, literally, y'all know how police sound when they knock on the door? That's just how she sounded when she knocked on that door. And I finally opened the door for y'all. She said, she looked at me and said, look at you. Look at you, you look a mess. She said, you don't think I know what you've been doing, but you've been leaving out the back door. Look at yourself, you look a mess. Your hair look a mess and you look a mess. All I could do, y'all, them tears just came rolling down my eyes. And I knew I looked a mess. That's the part. I knew I looked a mess. And it was nothing. I couldn't justify it. I couldn't justify it. After she said what she said, she just gave me the plate and she just walked away. She turned around and said, get your life together. That's not you. But guess what, y'all? I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. It took me years and years to get ready. Now, mind you, in the 30 years, I would stop, get clean, looking lovely, and then guess what? Right back on that stuff. Right back on that stuff. But I thank God, I thank God, I thank God each and every day, all day for being clean and not picking up a substance to make me crazy. Because that's what it made me crazy. And I was a bum. I was homeless. I ate out trash cans. I begged for money. I schemed people. Yo, I was 99 million different people. I wanted what I wanted by any means necessary. I never harmed nobody. Let me back that up. I never harmed nobody to get the money for the drugs. But I was a hustler. I knew. And then it didn't get really bad for me until I almost was at my bottom. Because I was so messed up and such a bum that the dates no longer wanted me. I call them clients. The clients no longer wanted me, and because I was a dirty bum, living animalistic. However, I would not trade my life today for none of that. And I hope that I've encouraged somebody or touched somebody not to go down that road. I thank y'all. I thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. And I see where people be viewing the channel, and I just see viewers. I don't see people that's giving me a thumbs up for like or dislike. I see some comments, but I know people. I need all the comments and anything because I'm trying to get my channel up and running. I'm trying to get my viewers numbers up higher. So you can tell me, I take criticism. I take criticism. I thank y'all once again for tuning in. Be blessed and have a safe and weekend. I encourage anybody that wants to subscribe to my channel. It's free. You can be a subscriber. It's free to subscribe to my channel. Have a blessed weekend. I love you all.